Andrew Tate was just called one of the worst traders in crypto after losing $800,000. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about why it's so important, once again, to stay away from leverage if you're a beginner trader. If you're experienced, then this video is not for you. But again, if you have experience ever trading with leverage and it went against you, please share your thoughts down in the comment section, because I think that as markets recently have pulled on back, now is the best time to remind beginners to not be afraid to invest in whatever it is that they see value in, but to not do it in a leveraged way. And again, this is an example, a pretty extreme example, because I don't think very much beginners are trading with $800,000, but a lot of people are familiar with this phase. And a lot of people are considering using leverage. One of the main reasons that you are seeing crypto getting aggressively liquidated is because crypto is infested. That's what I want to use. Infested with leveraged crypto bros. People that don't know how to trade, people that don't know how to use leverage, and ultimately just end up getting wiped out. And the reason I'm making this video is also because Michael Saylor, one of the biggest, I would say, personal figures right now behind Bitcoin. He's encouraging everyone and anyone to buy Bitcoin. Take out an additional mortgage on your property and buy Bitcoin. He was saying this when Bitcoin was trading at all-time highs. There's a reason that his company is failing so terribly right now. No one has ever lost money buying Bitcoin, which is, of course, a lie, because the way that he's been encouraging people to buy and to borrow, it's not just about buying Bitcoin. You are correct. I mean, in the sense of I can buy any speculative asset, but if I do it with the dollar amount that I actually have, I can only lose the money that I put in. The very challenging part about leverage is, to my understanding with Andrew Tate, he puts $800,000 into an account through Hyperliquid. I don't know necessarily what that is, but from my understanding, these unregulated crypto platforms allow you to trade 20x, 40x, 50x, 100x leverage. What exactly does that mean? That means that if you have a small amount of money in the account, they give you, let's say, 50x leverage. You're actually able to trade with $10,000. The crazy thing about that is that, okay, now you're able to trade with $10,000, but you only have $200 in your account. So if this asset that you're investing in sees any form of retracement, you can lose your entire $200 instantly, right? And that's what you are seeing with crypto. Crypto is notorious for losing 30, 50, 90% within a very short period of time. And don't get me wrong, I still view crypto as a very speculative asset. I'm not a big believer in crypto, but I'm a big believer that if you're an adult, you can invest in anything and everything that you see value in. I'm no one to deter people away from, hey, if you value Bitcoin at 80,000, great, buy it. But do not do it with leverage. The reason why is that you do not know in hindsight, like how much more Bitcoin can sell off or whatever the speculative asset is. And the reason I'm referring to this is that even MSTR is Michael Saylor stock. Michael Saylor stock is down over 60% in just the past few days, as it hit highs of 462 and is now down trading to 170. It's down 63%. It's down nearly 70% from all-time highs. It's one of the worst investments you could have made in 2025. Yet, some people are considering buying it. Again, it's a free market. Anyone can do whatever it is that they want. But if you begin to do it with borrowed funds, it's not going to take much more of a retracement for you to begin to get margin called. That is when the platform itself, even the trading platforms that are regulated, will then now force you to either put more money into the account to meet the margin call, or force you to liquidate a portion of your position because you do not have enough cash in the account to actually sustain that leverage anymore. And again, in Andrew Tate's example, he joins a growing list of high-profile traders who have seen their fortunes evaporate on the platform. Tate's repeated liquidations underscore the harsh reality of employing high leverage. Andrew Tate's crypto trading ends in total liquidation on his Hyperliquid. So under the blockchain analysis uncovered the extent of Tate's trading losses, the former kickboxer deposited $727,000 into Hyperliquid, a decentralized perpetual exchange. All his funds remain on the exchange, locked in losing trades until they were fully liquidated. To my understanding, he received $75,000 from users joining through his referral link. Instead of withdrawing the $75,000, he used it on future trades. All the $75,000 disappeared with the same cycle of liquidation. Andrew Tate is now fully liquidated. He only has $984 left. Some people thought that he has been liquidated many times before, but he earned the money through referrals and traded through the HL again and again. Analysis, again, the whole thing behind this is that time and time again, you are shown that leverage can be a very useful tool when direction is in your favor, when market direction is clear, and when market conditions are not uncertain. That's not what we have going on right now. With these speculative assets like MSTR, Bitcoin, anything crypto related, there has never been a better time to not use leverage. Now, let me make this very clear. Although I don't believe in MSTR, although I don't believe in Bitcoin or anything crypto related, I still believe that you should be able to buy and invest anything that you see value in. But please, I wanted to use them as an example on why to not use leverage. You often hear that, oh, Tom Lee, he is now down $4.4 billion in his Ethereum position. Again, another extreme example of an individual that has purchased at all-time highs, and as markets begin to retrace, this can end very bad for him. Michael Saylor. A lot of you guys know that Michael Saylor's average price for his Bitcoin that he's been buying for the past, 10 years? His average price is $74,000 or $76,000. So when we were at lows of 80,000, we were less than 5-7% away from him getting to his average price. Remember, we will never be able to predict the future of how low something can go. But note this, if things continue to remain uncertain and crypto continues to fall, what do you think is going to happen to crypto once the biggest investor in crypto, Tom Lee and Michael Saylor, see huge retracements and or begin to see unrealized losses on their big holdings? This proven working system no longer looks like, again, it's going to be very favorable for them. Again, a great reminder. Do not use leverage during uncertain times. Do not be afraid to take advantage of opportunities that you see value in, but this is where position size management comes in and understanding to not take a position in which you cannot tolerate the time that it might take for it to recover. That simple. So for everyone that's encouraging you to buy the dip, screw them. You buy when it makes sense to you, and you buy with as little as you can actually tolerate, because you should always be asking yourself, no, it's not about how much it can recover, but it's what if it drops another 20, 30, maybe 50%? Can you tolerate that downturn? And if the answer is no, then acknowledge it. I would rather be prepared than to be surprised. And if you use leverage, let's say that you have $10,000, you use one of those Hyperliquid accounts and you trade with $100,000, it's not going to take a very significant pullback to liquidate your entire position. But remember, if you only buy with $10,000 or a portion of those $10,000, yeah, you might be down a portion of your investment, but guess what? You'll at least still have the capital, and that's better than being liquidated. That is the example that I wanted to give you. Please, during uncertain times, do not use leverage, because it can be a terrible thing when it turns against you. So again, very excited to follow up and kick off this week. It's going to be a very crucial week for the entire market and especially MSTR and everything crypto. So I'm very excited to, again, kick off our live trading session on Monday. If you want to watch me trade live as soon as Monday, once the market opens, that's going to be that second link in the description down below. We have a little discount link in there for you if you want to learn more about it. It's designed for complete beginners. Second link down below. We'll see you later today for our Sunday stock talk. Like always, hope that I earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.